Hello everyone, this is Harker from Harker Customs, and this is going to be the installation tutorial on the Mezco Tactical Batman cape. Now, like my other capes, just make sure that you remove the hands, all the extras. You don't want these to somehow get snagged or break during the installation. Now once you got that taken care of, actually let's pull the belt off while we're at it. As you can see, this thing is fully wired and it's tailored to where it can actually fall down in the front or come over the shoulders. Probably a little cleaner than that. Like so. But we'll go over that in the end. For now, what you need to do, if you were looking at this and this was the stock cape, not my aftermarket cape, you're going to want to pull this cowl off. Now it is fixed in there with a ball peg similar to this one, but it doesn't move. I highly recommend that you take a blow dryer to this and get it nice and warm, probably a minute or so. Don't keep it right up against the plastic. You don't want to damage it in any way. But once you got it warm, now I've taken mine off 4 or 5 times to test the installation, probably more than that. So what you want to do is take a firm grip with your thumb right here on the chest. Don't squeeze too hard on the legs, but a firm grip. And you're going to get your finger kind of up under this, like so. And you're going to pop straight off. This is what you're going to be left with. Now mine's a little torn up around the edge here because my first time pulling this off, I didn't know how the stitching went. I thought maybe it was glued to this bottom side, and there's a good look at that peg. It is fixed in position. And there's the socket inside. Now the stock cape is going to be connected directly to this. You're going to have to come in here and snip it out. It's loosely stitched for a change. Normally Mezco barely puts any stitches or any glue on their figures. This is a actual improvement. Now once you got that completed, put that out of the way, put your cowl out of the way, and then you're going to take, let me straighten it out, you're going to take the new Harker Customs cape, and you're going to take the hole right there, you're going to line it up with the bottom here. Let me adjust my light just a little bit. And you're going to want to put it directly over there. You're going to line the crease, or not the crease, but the front of the cape up with this tab on the cowl. You're going to want to kind of position it into place. And this is what I recommend for this. Get a pair of tweezers, something kind of dull, just regular tweezers, nothing like hobby tweezers or anything like that that are sharp. These are my old ones that I've beaten all to hell. And push the cape up close around the top. Oh, sorry, I'm not on camera there. Push the cape real good around this inner plastic piece. Once you got that done, you end up with something like this. And we're just going to do that in reverse order. This sometimes takes a little bit of pressure. Just be careful. Don't push it too hard. You don't want to break that peg or that socket. If you do, for any reason that you do break that socket or that peg, I recommend that you just put a little dab of super glue inside. Make sure it's pushed all the way down. There, popped in pretty easily. But like I said, I've taken mine off a few times. But back to the glue. You're gonna want to put a little dab of super glue in there if it breaks. Not, don't worry about it if it doesn't, because out of the 3 of these that I have worked on, one of them was defective. And it was a true defect. Like, it wasn't it wasn't a common thing. It actually had a piece of plastic missing out of the socket itself. So, with that aside, we're going to get Bats suited back up here. I'm going to do a couple quick poses to kind of give you an idea of what you'll be working with. Alright. Got my battering hands. He's throwing two of them because he's a badass. And the head, I don't have the goggles on mine because I think they look silly. Alright, a little pose here. Hands down by the side. Do a little bit of that. Looking kind of menacing. There we go. There's a good shot of it. All said and done. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. The best way of finding me is on Instagram at Harker Customs, all one word. And you can always email me at ericwharker@gmail.com. I'll leave all that information in the description below. Thank you so much for viewing my installation video, and I'll see you next time.